President Trump says that cars built in the United States won't face any tariffs. But the reality is more complicated than that. Even the Ford F-150, the iconic American pickup truck, isn't entirely American. It's assembled in the US, but it's built from thousands of parts that come from more than 24 countries. Mexico, Canada, South Korea, Romania, the global supply chain behind every car is massive. Inside the F-150, key components like the alternator come from Mexico. The half shafts, which deliver torque to the wheels, are made in Canada. The tires, those come from South Korea, and the wheels themselves are from Mexico. Each of these parts would be hit with a 25% tariff under Trump's plan, depending on the country of origin and whether trade agreements apply. And it doesn't stop there. Some components, like transmissions, contain dozens of smaller parts: springs, seals, valves, shafts, all sourced from suppliers around the world. In some cases, a single transmission can cross the US border 7 times before it ends up in a finished vehicle. Even if manufacturers moved production into the US, the raw steel used to make those parts would still be imported and still subject to tariffs. So what does this mean for drivers? A lot more money. Industry estimates suggest that even a US-assembled car could cost more than $6,000 extra thanks to tariffs. About $3,000 from Mexican and Canadian parts, another $3,000 from other foreign components, and hundreds more from the added cost of steel and aluminum. All of this gets passed on to consumers. President Trump argues that these tariffs will push automakers to bring production back home. But experts warn that even if factories return, the jobs may not. Instead of hiring more workers, companies are more likely to invest in automation to offset rising costs. Moving a plant or changing suppliers isn't quick or easy. It can take months, even years, and it's expensive. Automakers also have to go through extensive safety and quality testing anytime they change a part, no matter how small. To make matters more uncertain, the rules around these tariffs have shifted repeatedly. First paused, then temporarily reinstated, and still lacking clarity. This uncertainty creates real inefficiencies. Companies are wasting time and money warehousing extra parts, rerouting shipments, and constantly adjusting to potential changes in trade policy. And all of this is happening while the global auto industry is rapidly evolving. China has now become the world's largest vehicle exporter. As American automakers debate where their alternators should come from, Chinese companies are racing ahead. In today's economy, it's no longer the big that beat the small, it's the fast that beat the slow. So while tariffs may be intended to protect American manufacturing, the reality is that they could slow it down, increase prices, and leave the US playing catch-up in a high-speed global market. Please subscribe and like our videos, comment on our videos, and let us know what you think. Thanks for watching.